Hello, America. It's time to check the nonsense at the door, clear the cobwebs between your ears, and have a rational-ish conversation. This is the lost art of common sense.
Naughty. We'll do it live! Fuck it!
My name is Jeff.
That's right, America. I'm Josh.
And I'm Kevin.
And I'm Matt.
And this is the lost art of common sense, brought to you by our merch shop. Link in the description below. Be sure to buy our shit.
Buy our shit.
Also, shout out to our weekly Barry Todd.
Yep, go Barry.
Book review. He's a guest. Check out his book. All the proceeds go to help people in self-defense shooting. So today we're going to be talking about the lost art of social standards and the lack thereof, as well as top stories in the week, like how guns make trans people, I guess, shoot people. Apparently, Greta Thunberg is trying her hand in the movie industry, as well as blowing up cartels and other interesting things. So much more.
Boy.
But let's jump into it. I'm going to shoot this toward Matt first because I'm interested to hear what his take is on it. Matt.
The one with no standards.
What? That might be why I felt like I was going to get an interesting answer. What is your idea of social standards?
What is your definition of social standards?
I want to know what your idea / definition is of it. When I say social standards, what do you think?
I think you're what everybody kind of accepts to be the norm. How you should go about treating people, acting decent in public, unlike what we just witnessed here in our intro. And yeah, just what everybody should do.
What do you think, Kevin? Do you concur?
I do concur with it, and it's basically it's what people accept, I guess. It's not. You should go out. Social standards should be going out with a sense of pride and treating people morally and with respect. That's pretty basic. How you perceive yourself. Social standards should be, I don't know. Personally, social standards should be how you should perceive yourself. Like how a person, I don't know. How would you?
They're like social norms.
Yeah, yes. It's what you think social norms are. But everybody's social norms aren't the same, and they should be. And it should be what society dictates. As normal. So if society doesn't dictate anything, and if society is in collapse, then social norms are also in collapse.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of an unwritten rule of an understood, you could call it guidelines, but like basic decorum. So, like, this is the standard for what we expect to see when we're out and about and dealing with other human beings.
Would you like to hear what AI says? Their
Yeah.
definition.
Yeah, what does AI say?
Social standards or social norms are the unwritten rules that dictate acceptable and appropriate behavior within a specific community or group. They are learned over time and guide social interactions by establishing what is considered normal and expected, with adherence often leading to social acceptance or rewards, and nonconformity resulting in disapproval or punishment.
Kind of sounds a little wordier version of what I just said.
Okay, Josh,
Right.
can I,
Good job,
real
Josh.
quick. Usually I don't ask questions when it's your show, but I want to ask.
Because I don't appreciate them.
Why, why did you pick this subject this week?
Because I've gone to 2 movies recently. One being, and I think we talked about it because we had to do the review because Matt didn't show up, but not judging. Nobody
All right,
2.
Fernando. I needed to hang out with Fernando,
That's right.
That's right. You and
my cousin.
Fernando.
Weird.
So Nobody 2. And what was the last one I saw? Weapons. Have you heard of Weapons? It's like
Yeah,
a horror
it's
movie.
a horror
That
movie
one's
that-
messed up.
Yeah,
that
very
one-
gory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were children crying in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think
There were
That's
children
what-
doing a lot of things in that movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
social
there's a-
norms would dictate you don't bring kids to a fucking rated R movie.
here's what I don't get. And you can call me old fuddy-duddy, whatever. Unless a kid's 13, and even then I would say it's pushing it, people should not be able to, like, I think we brought it up in the last episode, but Nobody 2. There was a toddler and an infant in that movie.
Yeah.
And that movie's pretty
crazy.
gory.
That's fucking crazy.
And it's not even just like, well, the parents say it's okay. You're affecting every other person in the movie theater.
Yeah, one.
Even
the
if you
movie should-
can't get a baby, go ahead.
the movie theater should just say no. I'm sorry, your toddler cannot watch this movie. He or she will be traumatized for life.
Yeah.
Especially Nobody 2 or Weapons.
Yeah, it's like
Especially a
if you
movie
walk
about-
up, scan your thing, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing with the kids? Because they're not going in the theater."
From what I saw from that trailer, wasn't it about kids killing like people or something? Or-
Weapons? Now kids disappeared.
Oh, kids disappeared.
Let's just
I
say
know.
Yeah.
there may or may not be a scene of a dude beating another dude to death with his head hitting the other dude's head and smashing it, and it's pretty graphic.
Well,
And it's
that's-
long from
that
Doctor
sounds
Strange.
exactly
Yes.
like Blue's Clues.
Exactly. like it was so graphic that the kids started crying. I'm like, well, there's parents of the
Hey,
year.
Blue, where's the next clue? In his
Like they
head.
are. It's like the
Yeah.
horror. Have you guys seen the horror version of Winnie the Pooh?
No.
It's
I
messed up.
saw that one. Yes.
It is messed up, and they
It
just
is
made
messed
another
up.
one. What is it about? They just made another one like that about another kid movie.
I thought it got bad
remember what it
ratings. I
is.
think that's why I didn't watch
It,
it.
it's a B movie. I mean,
Oh, then I
Yeah,
will
you
watch it. I
don't-
love
it-
B-roll movies.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Maybe we'll
just
have you do
messed
that
up.
next week.
Piglet is
yeah. Piglet is messed
not
up.
doing. I am not doing that next week. No,
Mm.
sorry.
I'm not going to invite the
You just
devil
had
into
me
this
do
house.
this one. You
No,
just had me do this movie.
yeah, no, this is Josh's week to pick.
That
Oh
is
yeah,
true.
that's right.
So I will think about that. But yeah, that's why it just happened. And it kind of ticks me off because one of our movie theaters closed, and during COVID, and I remember going to that one once, and for whatever reason, maybe location, or whatever, went to a movie, bunch of kids, loud as hell, can't enjoy the movie. So we're like, nope, it's worth driving to the polar opposite side of town to go to the movie theater. Well, now that one's closed, we have a Synergy down here. I don't know if you've heard of those, but it's like a big arcade, laser tag, all kinds of stuff. Movie theater, but they don't like really police the people going back to the movie theater. So people just walk in and start talking while standing there and then leave. So we go to this one. It's a Cinemark. And now that one's going to crap. It's like, I don't know. And that's why I want to do it on social standards because like we kind of already talked about it, but like what purpose do they serve? But it keeps everybody at a certain level of of accepted
answering
behavior.
your own
And I
question?
know I sound like a super tool.
No, you sound like Tool because you're answering your own question.
Exactly.
Well, we already kind of answered it, but I'm just saying, I'm like, I understand that this is like an old fuddy-duddy bitch fest episode, but there's a reason why, and we'll get into it farther down in the questions. But what do they serve? Matt, I don't even want to hear your voice, Kevin.
Fine, I'll put myself on mute.
Yeah, do that.
What what purpose they serve? Yeah, so people don't. And there's another accepted norm is the purpose is because if they don't go by social norms and they don't act like decent human beings, other people might hurt them or punish them because they're being stupid. And it's not the social norm to hurt stupid people in public. You do that behind the building. It's just crazy. But now with social media, nowadays it kind of, I guess, broadcast the people that don't go by social norms. But yeah, the purpose of social norms is to get along with everybody, make sure everybody is somewhat decently interacting and not being stupid.
Yeah. Kevin, you may speak.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I could. Social norms.
Social nerds.
Nerds. Social norms serve the purpose of everyone to get along with each other. It's a community type of atmosphere. Like you always have an outcast, or whatever. But when everybody's an outcast, no one's a community.
It's not an
Social
outcast.
norms are a way to, not come together.
It's like a
but
societal glue.
Yes. Exactly. That's what social norms. That's what surfers. That's what they serve. They're a glue.
Elmer's or like a paste?
Not super.
Either
glue,
one could be
but
Elmer's.
It's like the. What is it? The clear one.
Epoxy.
Epoxy.
Yeah.
It's like more of an epoxy, not super glue. It's not gonna stick that much, but I mean,
Well,
it's an
Gorilla
epoxy,
Glue.
Well,
it,
and Matt,
it can hold for a while, but it could break.
Sometimes it breaks, especially if it's JB Weld anything. Stuff is garbage. I'm not even sure how they're still in business. Well, Matt, you kind of brought up on social media too, and I think that because people like trying to get jokes, clicks, whatever, views. Did you guys hear about that? Was it, I don't know if it was Uber Eats or somebody, but this guy who's a influencer was messing with this dude and wouldn't leave him alone, and the dude shot him. Warned him.
Oh,
guy-
yeah, he like went to his house. Wow, that got really dark.
And that guy got no, it was in a mall, and the guy ended up getting prosecuted because you wasn't supposed to have a firearm in the mall or something. But the guy was like acting like he was attacking him as a joke. Well, the guy didn't know it was a joke, so he pulled his firearm out and he shot him. Didn't kill the guy, but I mean that's the kind of people just like you were saying. People go around and fuck with people, and you just never know. So do we still have any? And if not, when did things start going sideways, you think? Or has it just been a progression since the start of our society?
Are you asking me or Matt?
I'm asking Kevin. It's Kevin, it's your turn to go first.
Do we have any? I still think for the most part we do still have social norms. I think it's a growing. I think they're deteriorating at an alarming rate. When they start going away, when people lost religion, that's what I want to say. When people don't care about anything but themselves, social norms go out. So they don't care about the other person. They don't care about how they look. They don't care how they present themselves. They don't care anything but themselves. So, I mean, you can't have a society when you're an individual. So.
That's true. You should put that on a doily.
Doily?
It's pretty deep.
What am I
bro.
crocheting it?
You could.
Crochet doilies, and yeah.
I don't know how you make
Put it on a
doilies. I don't even
stained
know
glass window.
exactly what crochet is. So
It has to do with sticks and yarn.
I don't know
think.
if that's true. I think the yarn part might
Yeah.
be.
You have anything to add to those words of wisdom, Matt?
I mean, I think he was pretty spot on. As far as when did it start going sideways, I could agree with when people lost religion, but I mean, a lot of people lost religion back in the freaking 50s and whatever, way back when.
Agreed.
So I think,
That's when social
huh?
norms started to deteriorate, is in the
Well,
60s, when people were the summer of fucking love and all that shit. I mean, that's when social norms started to go away. I mean, seriously. I mean,
yeah,
when
I'll say that. But then they change. Then they change, and there becomes new social norms. Not that quite to that extent, but it just changes with the times. You have to change with the times a little bit. But I think people started getting really, I know I said this a lot earlier, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but stupid. People started being really stupid, and twat waffles
so stupid
are.
was the one you apologized for, but you just threw twat waffle out there.
I'll throw a twat waffle out
Hey.
there. I don't care.
Matt has
I
his
like how he
standards.
apologized for saying
You know,
stupid. But
I'm
then
so
twat
sorry I
waffle
called you
just
stupid,
I am,
but you're a twat waffle, and I don't care.
yeah. I'm not apologizing for calling you a twat waffle.
Oh,
Sorry for calling you stupid, though. You might have a
yeah.
learning disability.
Yes, you may be stupid, and that's
Would
okay.
either of you like to throw that out a couple more times?
Twat
Twat
waffle.
waffle?
It's not a cuss word. You're fine.
No?
I
No?
think you can get it at a Denny's.
Stop it. Matt's going to be
Anyway,
at Denny's and that memory's going to click into his drunk brain.
or or just
An extra whipped cream on
Waffle
that
House
twat
for
waffle.
sure. Waffle House for sure.
Oh yeah. yeah, you'll
well,
see a
what do
lot
you
there.
think? What do you think about cancel culture then? So was that like trying to force feed a new set of social standards?
Yeah, I would agree with that, but it's just more so that's trying to shove somebody's ideals down, because that's not a social norm. It's just what people believe a specific thing. Like with Disney, they canceled Gina Carano because she said something that she probably shouldn't have said on the internet, but
No,
she
she
spoke
put
her
a
mind.
fucking thing that said
It wasn't even bad.
people
but
tattling on their neighbors, like people tattled on the Jews when
yeah,
during the Holocaust. When I mean, it was an accurate statement, but
right.
people are fucking now. How is
Yeah, but
all right?
but what that
go
does
Anyway, so that
I want to
hey,
go
go
off on
ahead,
a little
Josh.
tangent here. Sorry.
go off in your tangent and then rudely interrupt Matt, and then he will continue with his thing after he's
Sorry,
done
Matt,
with you
because
being rude.
I'm sorry. You said something. She said something she shouldn't have, and I'm disagreeing.
No,
with you.
no, and it's not that she shouldn't have said it that way. I don't know what I was trying to say. No, I didn't mind her saying it at all. I think people blew it way out of proportion. It was stupid, and it led to her losing her job and a lot of money, even though she just settled with Disney and is going to make a lot more money again with that settlement. And Disney's probably going to put her in a bunch of stuff just to be like, oh, sorry.
See, my point was like now, weirdly, Jew hating is the social norm.
On social media.
Well,
Yeah.
and other places.
Well, and it seems like through the cancel culture, though, they are like, you need to agree with us, which would be communal, like trying
Yeah.
to come up with all this weird shit. It seems like
It's woke. It's called woke.
it's woke and it's woke is broke.
Yeah.
But like, it seems like anytime that there's a legitimate thing, because like back in the 60s, that was kind of there was some equal rights stuff going on, but like this group, same type of people now, and it could have been subversion or whatever, take those and then overcharge them and then end up just ruining the entire movement. But kind of like what they're doing with every single thing that's not normal today, latching onto it and making it a movement. We got to do this. We need to do this. But that's what they're trying to force feed it, and then it always ends up coming back.
Yeah.
Want to be a guest on the show? Go to lostcon1 at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Make sure you see that one, because sometimes that's hard to.
The one.
So it's a number one.
It's like I'm picking.
So, what has been the impact of change? I mean, obviously, it's not just a degradation of. I mean, we saw like the people at Walmart. That's been a
Real
thing.
quick, can I go back to the? I want to change my answer from the previous question.
You're not getting your points back, but you can change your.
Thank
answer.
you. I think when it started going sideways, like seriously going sideways, when social media started being a thing. And Matt pointed at that when he
There,
said,
yes.
when social media,
That's what I was going to say.
when you can say whatever the fuck you want on the internet and have no repercussions, people think they can do that in real life.
And well, the problem is people don't do that in real life in most part, and the
But
ones that
some
do find
people
out pretty
do.
quick that
They feel like nobody cares on the internet, so why the fuck should no one will care in real life?
there is
People
definitely
have-
an uptick of rudeness. People are so rude.
Oh, well, I mean, yes. I mean,
Oh yeah, and
not
steal
what they
people's
say on
answers.
the internet, like not the racist and anti-Semitism and all, the bashing of Christians and all that shit. I mean, they don't have that for most part. Regular day people who say that shit on the internet don't say it in person, but I mean, you can tell.
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta
it's
look.
seeping into culture.
And they
Yeah,
steal
well-
people's answers before they can say them.
Yeah, that's what
I
Kevin
gave you the
does.
credit for it, Matt.
I
He's a
appreciate that.
stealer.
Yeah.
And COVID, when COVID happened, people got bored and then they went on social media and they went in public and were just trying to get views. So they'd go and they'd mess with people and say the
Yeah.
dumbest things and do the dumbest things because they knew they would get a reaction out of people. So then they started to be it. Nope,
Well,
I
why
can't
would a
say the word.
society lower its social standards?
'Cause
Or do you
they're
think it's like
bored.
something that they let happen, or does it?
Because they're easier to control.
Well, yeah.
It's not the society. Society doesn't do it. It's people
People
who
just do it.
It's people up top who perpetuate, who actually applaud this lowering of social standards. That's what it is. I mean, because listen, people who have no social standards are, like Matt said again, are stupid. And if you have no self-respect for yourself, and usually those people also feed off the government. They're getting checks, they're getting all this shit. So it's the people up top perpetuating. So if you want to be in power, you would want people to, suck off the teat of the government. And the best way to do that is lower social standards to, to make them more dependent on, welfare and all that shit. Because let's be real, if you're a middle class person, usually you're not going out and, to Walmart and a wife beater and tight fucking shorts. I mean, let's
Says
be real,
you.
because you have self-respect for yourself. But if you're, let's just call it trash, you're going to, and you're feeding off the government, you don't care because, your job doesn't depend on it. Your social standing doesn't depend on it. Your reputation doesn't depend on it. You're going to get that check no matter what. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's
Feel like you're jumping ahead a little bit, but whatever.
sorry. But why would society lower standards? It's not society. It's the people on top of society that are perpetuating lowering social standards.
Yeah. What do you think, man? You agree?
I'm kind of agreeing with that. A lot of people see people in power just not care what other people think, so they're saying whatever they want, and then those people are seeing what people are doing online, so they say, hey, this is cool, this is going to get me more likes, or this is going to get me more votes, whatever. So then they're going to do whatever. And then also you have people that just do not care. They don't care what people think, and not the high people with power, just everyday people. They don't care, so they'll go to Walmart looking like Mr. Unbuttoned beer belly times 5, hanging out and just not care, and then talking on their phones on speaker really loud. That
That is
annoys
a
the crap out of
fad
me.
that needs to go away.
Yeah, that is annoying.
People just walking around on speakerphone. It's like, I don't know why you'd want your conversation public for one, but then it's just annoying because most people that do that have like a Jersey accent. Oh my God.
Or
That
Chicago.
totally happened to me yesterday at the supermarket. I can't believe it.
Sorry,
You got
Jersey.
a lot
but
of
it's
they
true.
got a lot of Jersey people down there.
There's Jersey people everywhere.
There's
And
just
they're on
something about
Spanish.
East Coast accents that just.
Or Chicago. You got the Chicago people here.
No, it's specifically like Jersey.
Yeah.
I have family in
One-
Jersey. I'm just
there
saying the
was one-
accent can be a little rough.
Yeah, no, it can. I agree. No, there was this one time a few years ago that was happening, and I may or may not have been sober when I was there.
Not sober man is
And-
hilarious.
I do
It
like
is
not sober.
hilarious.
Turns
And-
into Fernando.
Oh, you don't want to meet Fernando. He's
And by the way, you guys
Oh.
should watch our show from Dermuth last Friday. So
yeah.
I'm trying to. I have to
And
do
read the
some
comment section.
editing magic to get the audio to sync up, but we will be uploading it to our channel at some point.
It was a
Oh.
great show.
It was a
I
fun
enjoyed it.
episode, and Fernando sounds like he can be a little handsy.
Yeah, Fernando was the star of the
Fernando's a
show.
little,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, Fernando was the star of the show.
I don't always like going down
Matt's
to
cousin,
Fernando's area.
Matt's kissing cousin Fernando was the star of the show.
No,
That's
not
not
so
what
much.
Fernando said.
I don't. care what Fernando-
on the internet again?
The internet lives forever, Matt.
Fernando's he's an interesting guy. Anyway, now I lost track what I was. Oh, a few years ago, non-sober Matt went to Walmart at night, and there was this guy just like having a good old conversation, not caring, and it was not about stuff you should be talking about in public on speaker.
Inappropriate.
And so I started talking to him a little bit. I said,
Sex,
"Hey,"
drugs, or rock and roll.
I was like, sex and drugs. Not so much rock and roll, but sex and drugs. So it was fun. I was like, dude, there are fucking kids here. What are you doing? And he was like, oh, fuck off, whatever. And so I went to the electronics section and got some earbuds and went over to him. I was like, hey, these work awesome. Do you want me to buy them for you? He just looked at me. He was like, what? I was like, I will buy them right now for you. I don't care. But I just don't want to listen to you and that person anymore.
Drunk Matt is awesome.
He is very
a
interesting.
little aggressive.
Yeah.
What
Very
he
demanding.
was saying, and people were just like walking away, and he just did not care. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a dick.
ass back over here.
I'm gonna be a dick.
Well,
Ain't
that's
nothing
it.
wrong.
But that's Drunk Matt. I need to find a name for Drunk Matt.
It's Fernando. We've already found it.
No, that is not Fernando. Fernando is a whole different animal. You don't want to.
The gay cousin.
I wouldn't even call him gay cousin.
Who
He
said
doesn't-
Fernando's a dude?
He just-
Okay.
It'd be Fernanda if it was a fucking woman.
Hey,
Not
they
if the
got
family
some
really
interesting
wanted
There
a
things.
boy.
isn't.
You know, down in that area, I guess some
What
interesting
area?
people. Louisiana.
Kevin,
Cajun
you
Fernando.
Kevin, you had touched on it earlier.
The Bayou.
I don't touch things.
on
You
how,
touching Fernando?
social standards can be set by religion.
Yeah.
Do you think that the attacks / decline, which has shown some rebounding lately, has that anything to do, like on Christianity? Has that played a role in it?
Yes, absolutely. Let's be religion has a big role in all cultures, and when you lose religion, I mean, one, you have no faith in anybody but yourself and what you think is moral. There isn't a greater good. There isn't something. There isn't. I'd hate to say that God is like either you do it to get into heaven or hell or whatever. But I mean, there is that fucking possibility that, hey, so people try to act right when there is religion. It's something that is needed for culture to survive, for social normities. To believe in a higher power is to believe in something other than yourself. So yes, if you only believe in yourself, then you set your own standards. Where if you believe in a religion, there's a higher standard you have to set yourself to um, you know, act in a way that God would be proud.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think, Matt?
I don't know. I agree.
I think the devil is causing everything. It's the devil.
It's the devil.
Well, that
Devil
is
did it.
true, though. I mean, that's why people like atheists that say we don't need religion, even just purely for the structuralness of it. And people are in what is it? Innately moral, which is a horrendous lie. People are not innately moral at all.
No, people are moral because
Well, that's one of the things you get from religion, other than faith and all this other stuff. You get morality from it.
Yeah.
And
you're
without
focused
that,
on
morality
people
is
around you.
set by society, which makes it pliable, which makes it, if you get, what do they call it, group think or whatever, to where you can justify trying to annihilate an entire race of people or enslave people or anything. Because without a solid set of morals, that's why when people say that, oh, no, the Constitution's fluid and it changes with society, well, then the Constitution means nothing because you just bend it to your will.
yeah.
So I would agree with that, like, coming down, like, I mean, and you were touching on it, Kevin, because apparently you just read through and decided to answer every question subconsciously, but whatever. So I'm going to go to Matt. Has lowering the standards, social standards, had anything to do with the entitled mentality we see today? Because it seems like a lot of people walk with their head held high when necessarily they probably shouldn't.
Right. I could say that, and it's just, again, what I said earlier. They just are, they just don't care. They're going to do what they want. They don't care what people are thinking, so they don't always want to live by societal norms and standards, whatever. So they think their shit don't stink. So they're like, I have my own standards. I'm going to live by my own stuff, and all you peasants can do your own thing, but just don't bring it near me because I'm better than you.
Kevin, would you like to expand on your down talking on trashy people?
Yes, somehow they feel entitled when they shouldn't. They're trash.
Well, here's the thing, though. Back in the day, it was like demeaning for people to go in for unemployment. Because everybody
So late.
like if you didn't,
It was.
it was looked down upon if you didn't like take care of yourself. If you didn't carry your own, and now
Yes.
it's like now they're trying to make changes currently, but there are people that make lifestyles out of living off the government.
But how do you not feel embarrassed? I mean,
That's the problem. Like no one has.
why is there not shame? I mean, sorry, go to your next question.
'Cause they
Well,
feel
let's
no
just jump into the next question. Should we bring back
feel it.
public shaming, and in what situations should it be used?
Can I answer this?
Answer away, buddy.
There is no public shaming. The internet shames people every day, and people like it because they get likes and clicks.
The problem is the internet isn't real.
Well, I know, but I mean, people should seriously be like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" or "What the fuck are you doing?" Things like that. People had to be more direct in real life, but people get so offended, whatever. And I mean, it's hard to offend somebody because there's so many people like, I can't believe, instead of yelling at the person that is a trash monster, they're yelling at the person that points out that somebody's a trash monster.
Well, and here's the thing. I don't care what people do in their own time. Now, if you're going to go out dressed like an idiot, don't get offended when you're getting the brow.
Huh?
Hey, look at that guy. Yeah, that's a weird dude. But whatever. That's like one of the things you do when you go out in public dressed like an idiot. Or But what ticks me off, and kind of what they were talking about, like I don't know if it's real or not, but supposedly somebody who worked at Cracker Barrel for 20 years said they're lowering their standards so they can hire blue hairs and shit like that. A lot of the social standards are set by institutions. So like, they built a Buc-ee's down here, and everyone wanted a job there, and there was like this thing set up for Buc-ee's coming to Amarillo, Texas. And everyone's like, "Are you sure you can't have tattoos or blah blah?" And like, they don't allow excessive piercings, visible tattoos, oddly colored hair. Can't have a tongue ring. You will wear your company uniform at all times. Like, and then I go to Lowe's,
Good.
and you got frickin' Buffalo Bill that works there. Nice guy, but he wears like, if he's in a band and he's like the lead singer, it all makes sense. Like
As long
an
as it's
80s
not
band.
Buffalo
You
Bob.
call it Buffalo
Buffalo Bill.
It's not Buffalo Bob. That's fine.
Bob. But,
Buffalo Bob.
Well,
I
he
mean,
could be Buffalo Bob. Can't no everybody could be Buffalo
Could
Bill.
be
but,
Buffalo
like,
Bob's brother.
you
It
guys
annoys, but it annoys the crap out of me when I go to a place of business and I have to deal with an employee that looks like the weirdos that go out on their own. Like, you shouldn't have to deal with that. It makes
remember a few
customers
months ago?
uncomfortable.
when Starbucks like changed their policy on what people can wear, like they had to have a uniform, and people got all up in arms
Oh yeah.
because they couldn't wear whatever the fuck they wanted. I mean,
Yeah, and they
it's-
like shut down some stores because
Yeah,
they didn't
because-
want to work.
yeah, and
Well, that's
you
what
know,
that, and that's a lot of like, now you could be like, say, a movie
Yeah, it's in
theater
California.
stupid and allows children into a horrendously gory, violent movie, and you have to deal with a kid crying while somebody bashes someone's head in with their head. Then yeah, everyone in the theater should have been like, "Yeah, parents let them out down there. What the fuck?"
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
that part cool.
like get your kids the fuck out of here.
But yeah, people shouldn't be allowed to go. Like, I shouldn't have to get up and go and be like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
You know, like that should already be taken care of. And like, it ticks me off how it's like businesses are placating
I'll be
to all
right
this
back.
weird shit, and then we have to deal with it. And it's uncomfortable for the customers. And like I said, that dude, Buffalo Bob,
Yeah.
he's a nice guy. A little weird, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can't believe that they allow him to go to work dressed like that with like colorful nails, and he's always like, "Hey, let me help you. Let me."
Where
What's
was
this?
I? Oh, FedEx. When I go to drop stuff off at the FedEx store here in town, there's one kid, super nice kid. He's very helpful, does whatever anybody needs, but he's a little out there, and he's got very colorful nails, like Buffalo Bill.
It's Buffalo Bob, man.
Buffalo Bob. I thought Buffalo Bob was the rapist. I don't know. Can't
I
remember.
don't know.
Anyway.
Could be Buffalo Bill. He reminds me of Buffalo Bill from the movie. Everything about
Okay.
him.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
think he has
that's
people in a
creepy.
cave.
Does he
in
wear
his
skin?
basement.
I was gonna say.
No,
does
but
he
he's got
wear-
like blonde hair. He wears colored fingernails, and he wears ladies' clothing sometimes, like old people clothing. Like I said, if he's a lead singer of like
I
an
hear you then.
'80s, like, you know, retro band or whatever, then yeah, it all makes sense. But if not, I feel sorry for the guy.
Yeah. No, I mean, I usually I let people be themselves. I do kind of give some certain people the side eye in public, unless it's drunk Matt, then he does not give side eye. He just says what he wants. But sober Matt is just like, okay, do what you want. You're you. I'm going to go about this and judge you in my car or on this podcast. But yeah, I mean, to an extent, people should be allowed to be themselves. But I get it. If you go to a store, a decent store, and somebody looks like they should work at a tattoo shop or some piercing store, then
Or strip club.
they should probably work there.
Yeah, it's like
Or
We
just
go on
take out
cruises
your
a
stuff,
lot.
and there you go.
And I was that guy on the cruise because they have formal night, and I don't go
Yeah.
on cruise ships to dress up and be fancy. And I always get the ultimate drink package, which means Josh is pretty well hammered for about 10 days straight. And we went down there because it took me a while to eat in the big dining hall thing. I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise ship, but the food's really good.
Nope.
So we go down there, and it's formal night, and I'm wearing an obnoxious Hawaiian button-up shirt, khaki shorts, and my flip-flops. And I guess people are like, that work there don't want to offend anybody, and they let me in. I was like, no, it's cool. It's formal night. No, come in. I'm like, well, whatever. So I came in. I was getting stared at because there's like tuxedos over here, 3-piece suits over here, and Miami Vice over here.
Yeah, buddy.
Magnum
Vice
PI.
is always a
It's
good
more
like.
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI.
So I was that guy. But you know what? I was shaming myself because I was like, no, you don't. Like, I get it. It's formal night. I don't need to come in.
You didn't go
here.
in there on your own volition. Like, people invited you in. Like,
I feel like they forced me in. They forced me to be shamed by myself.
you didn't go in there thinking, yeah, no, this is going to work. No, you were almost forced in. So you knew the social norm. You were just accepted into it, I guess, kind of, because people were asking you to come in there.
Yeah, it was like the purple of the door, like, oh, it's formal now. Like, oh, crap. Yeah, that's my bad. And like, no, you can come in. I was like, no, dude, there's like an all-you-can-eat hot dog stand up on the deck.
I can eat nachos over here.
They got
so it's cool.
hot dogs of the world up there. Have you been up there? I know you're on the ship, but did they allow you above the 5th floor?
Were you wearing the shirt with your face on it?
No, I didn't have it at that time.
Oh.
I would feel like wearing that to formal night would be cool.
That would be – nothing gets more formal than wearing a shirt with your own face on it.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I agree.
True story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I think, and that's why I think, like, there's nothing wrong if you have a set of standards for your company, which some people strictly adhere to where people need to follow, or they're not coming in, or they're not doing business, or you're not going to hire those type of employees. Just, if somebody wants to tattoo and pierce up their face, cool, whatever, that's on you, but don't, get online and complain that you can't get a job because, they're judging me because
I tattooed a dick face.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're sorry, but
It was a dare when I was 20. I did
You
it.
should
were
have got it
like,
removed when you're 21.
It's a stripper then when I was 21. She drew on it.
so yeah, I mean, that's just, the way I perceived it. Let me see here. It kind of wraps up. I mean, you guys, while we talk about my totally awesome shirt on my last cruise, yes, I am bald under this hat.
Why you just had that loaded up?
No, I
Oh,
just,
look at
I just downloaded it.
He's proud of
did
it.
you know
He
I was
loves
going to
it.
say that?
No, I jumped on Facebook. It's my profile picture.
I thought maybe you thought I was going to fucking say that. So you
No.
just
And then I
put it
lost
up.
10 pounds, and I was like, hey,
I hope this time comes. Thank God somebody mentioned my shirt.
surprisingly, that shirt was super hot for being out of the Caribbean, so I couldn't wear it all that long. But and then I lost 20 pounds, so I could shave my beard because I didn't have a lot of extra neck, which is what my beard was hiding.
I know where Jared is.
He
I
might
don't
be
know. He
watching.
hasn't said hi.
Well,
Hi, Jared, if you're out there.
Well,
Saying hi till he does.
so I mean,
It's because I'm
do you
nicer.
think there? Well, I'll wrap it up with this.
That's why he says
Do
hi
you
to
think
me.
there's
Hide
any?
in the air.
Yeah. Stop talking.
Nope.
Sorry,
I'll wrap
Josh.
it up with this.
Go ahead, Josh. Wrap it up.
Well,
Wrap it up,
one,
Josh.
are we being old fuddy-duddies by even doing an episode on this? Or are social standards important?
They are very important.
We are old funny.
Is that a yes to
Right.
both? I am surprisingly an old crotchety dude for not being all that old.
Dude,
I cannot wait until I'm old enough to where it doesn't matter.
there was a time when in my 20s when I liked people. It didn't last long, but since then I've been pretty much an old fuddy-duddy.
You were
Where-
the social butterfly of the group.
Yeah. There's only so many drinks and I can be a social butterfly anywhere, but
Like that one time where you went to drink, you were talking to a lady at a bar, and then you went to take a drink, and it had like cigarette butts in it, and then you threw up on her feet.
oh yeah.
That was great. He was just like, "Ugh."
Well, it had cigarette butts in it. I swallowed so many ashes.
It was zero hesitation too. It was up and right down her feet. She looked
Yeah,
up,
cigarette ashes and cigarette butts will make you throw up.
yeah, it turns out that's a good conversation ender.
I can tell you what, you do not pick up the ladies that way.
Turns out she was not into that, and okay, to be honest, if she stuck around after that, she's probably kind of weird.
This is what I'm into.
It's like, oh.
I found the one.
Did you got anything else, Matt? Buddy?
Not with this. No, I think this was good. Good
I
conversation.
forgot all about that.
I thought it was a good conversation. I know it sounds like, you're a square if you're complaining. I don't forget about those.
We made squares cool.
Oh. Squares are
Yeah.
cool. Better than triangles.
But no, it's just like it just seems like it's getting out of hand. It's like,
That was
man.
weird.
It's been getting out of hand. It's been getting out of hand for probably 10 years at least. I mean, overly out of hand.
It's been getting worse, yeah.
Maybe I am just getting older, but I mean, it just seems like people just don't care about themselves.
Yeah.
No, they don't. And it's just with everything that's popular now, they're trying to change social norms, but it's not changing. It's just them being stupid tard muffins.
Well, I mean, the trashier you are sometimes, the better follows and likes and bullshit from social media. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's people getting thousands of
6'10".
likes and views for, being on, what do you call it, food stamps or whatever the hell they are called, Snap, and
Snap,
buying
Wick.
like $3,000 worth of groceries.
That has
and
got to be the
complaining-
dumbest shit, though. It's
They
like, hey,
complaining that they can't buy soda anymore.
well, I just can't believe that they go on and they were basically sharing how they're ripping off the government.
Yeah, and
And
ripping
can
off
work, but choose
not
not
the
to. I mean,
government.
that's just dumb.
Us. The government doesn't have money. We do. So
There's
they're
this one
ripping
guy.
off us.
This was a while ago. Kind of, I think when they were first changing the food stamps and what you can get, what you couldn't. There was this guy on YouTube. He has a really popular YouTube channel. I can't remember his name, but he goes to a BMW dealership and he's trying to buy a car and put his down payment of $21,000 on his food stamp card, or on his
Yeah.
EBT card. And they looked at him like, what the hell is this?
Sharing.
And they're like, this is the EBT card. You just use that. And he knew it wasn't going to work, but they ended up getting pretty pissed at him for even trying and kicked him out. It's kind of funny.
I've seen people buy cigarettes and beer and stuff at Sefco's.
I've seen
With their
people
wood card.
buy cheap gum and buy cigarettes for change.
But,
I remember
but
way
not a-
back in the
not a-
day when food
big-
stamps were food stamps. That used to be a
Yeah.
thing. People go in and buy like gum, and they get real money back till they got enough money to buy cigarettes and shit.
Buy a 25-cent thing of gum and then give them a $5 food stamp. So they get the $4.90, whatever, $4.75 back, and then buy cigarettes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm not
Have you ever
gonna
bought
lie,
food stamps, Kevin?
I've been on the, not me getting the food stamps, but I've been on, the receiving end of the benefits of that.
No, have you ever bought food stamps? I remember people used to sell them for like they'd sell you $100 of food stamps for $50.
Yeah, they still will.
How do you do that with a WIC card?
They don't look at IDs.
Oh, that's true.
You can just go to the cash out aisle and just swipe it. They don't.
I just think it's
Not that
too
I've done it, but
socially
I've known
upset.
people.
I think it's too socially acceptable to leech off of the government, and then go have the balls to go on the internet and brag about it. Like those, like you want to talk about those people should be drummed off the internet, but they're not like, oh, you go, girl.
No, people get likes and they like, oh yeah. I mean, there's
I did what you
plenty-
did.
There's plenty of people like talking shit, but I mean, they get enough likes. I mean, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
if they get likes and
for it.
comments, then they get money. Yeah.
It's like, are you
Yeah.
getting any money off of TikTok, and does it is that going to cause you to lose your benefits?
Yeah, it's income.
If
I
they
think. I
report
mean,
it,
I'm
it's
sure
almost
they
like
don't think it is because you don't file, you don't get it. It's tax free when it comes to you, but you have to pay taxes at the end of the year.
they send you this thing called a 1099.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Matt
bullshit
knows
again
because
because
he's
the
got a
government.
naughty.
Again, I
channel
want to go
thing
over
that's going
taxes
on.
because taxes are bullshit because
He knows.
they know what you owe.
Yeah.
They should just send you a bill or send you a check. One of the two.
You know, here's what's messed up too, because so we kind of went into a world war over tax on tea. And
We're
I know
more
a
taxed than
person.
ever.
I mean, think about it. So I know a person who loved one wanted to give him something, so they took money out of retirement, so they had to pay for doing that. Gave the money to them, they had to pay for that. Then what they bought with that money, they had to pay taxes on that. That's fucking stupid. How bad we're taxed.
We're taxed on everything. We're taxed on our check. We're taxed on everything that we buy from our check. We're taxed on our vehicles. We're taxed on our houses. I mean, there's nothing you're not taxed on. If you spend money, you're taxed on it other than groceries for certain items.
You know what social norm we need to bring back? Fist fights in Congress.
Yes, I would
We need to
love
bring
that.
that back.
Yes.
Lively arguments resulting in a fist fight, and who wins is right.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with that. Well, that was horrendously off topic, and it pretty well ends the main topic,
Yep.
which brings us to winners and losers of the week.
In my book, you're a winner too.
I think you're a loser.
Ha! I
Matt,
didn't
you're
change
gone.
any
You
of
get
this
nothing.
stuff.
Bye.
You get nothing.
I'm out. I'm out.
Good thing is your audio's on there.
Peace.
So looks like I need to go through and make some changes.
Well, it's from the week he wasn't here.
Well, that's true. When you abandoned
Right.
it.
It's on him.
I failed. It
What
was a family reunion.
do you have a winner, Matt?
Do I have
Loser.
a winner?
Loser.
A winner, a loser,
always
a
start with
loser.
loser.
Do you have a loser?
Oh, we always start with losers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we start with the negative.
do have a
people on the
loser,
high.
and it's been a week, but Rampage Jackson's son, Rajah
Oh, shit, yeah.
Rajah Jackson, this twat waffle, to put
Oh.
it lightly.
Oh,
I don't care. This
didn't
guy,
care
he
before.
goes. I don't, but now I really don't care. I'm not apologizing.
no. I
Um,
wouldn't either.
That's like Matt's word of the ah.
This mofo, he decides to go to a professional wrestling, an indie professional wrestling event. His MMA, if he's not even MMA, he's just Rampage Jackson's son, who Rampage doesn't even like, especially now. He goes to the event, not really knowing anything about professional wrestling. He goes to this guy who's kind of popular. The guy thinks he's in on a joke, so he hits Rampage Jackson's son with a beer can, which is kind of his thing. He didn't know about it, so he gets pissed. But they're like, hey, this was a joke. It's part of the thing. You're going to go in later and give him a receipt, which is just a hit and be like, hey, you fucked up. So here's this. They only told him to hit him once, and that was it, or just do something to him once, and that was it, and it was just going to be a good story. This motherfucker, I think I gave you the video, but I don't know. Anyway, you can look it up. He goes into the ring during the guy's match, goes in there, blindsides him, picks him up over his head, and then just slams him down. Not like a professional wrestling move, just slams him down like his dad used to do to people. And then proceeds to pummel him with his fist, not fake punching, not professional wrestling punching. And he's not a small dude. He's a big dude. And he just punches him like 20 plus times while the guy's unconscious. He knocks him out probably with the slam or with one of the first punches, and then just keeps pummeling him. And then people are trying to pull him off, the guy, and he's fighting them. He's trying to fight them. He's trying to do a takedown to a guy. And they just get him out of there. And then a lot of the wrestlers wanted to probably kill him, but he got out of there quick enough. The guy was unconscious for probably, I don't know, till they got him to the hospital. And he just got out a few days ago. I don't know how his son's not in jail right now, but apparently they're going to get him arrested. But yeah, that's pretty much attempted murder, I would say,
I thought he
and
beat him into a
premeditated.
coma.
He about did.
Yeah,
And
he was out long, like when, like the movies say, when you're unconscious, when you get hit, you're out for minutes. Usually, you're only out for a few seconds. That dude was out for a long time, like brain damage type of almost, unconsciousness. Like
Yeah,
he he deserves to be in jail. That's assault. That's almost attempted murder because
Yeah.
he would have kept hitting him if people would not have stepped in.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah, it was
remember
just
you sending that over. If I had more time, I would have put that on there.
no,
It's
you're
my
good.
bad.
No, and before he even went into the ring, he was on the phone with probably the promoter, and the promoter was trying to talk him down, and he was saying, "I'm gonna go in and mess this guy up." He's like, I'm gonna show him you can't hit me with a beer can. That's messed up. So he's like, I'm just telling you, I know professional wrestling is fake and everything, but I'm gonna go mess him up. Well, he definitely messed him up.
Yeah,
He's
that was
probably
fucked
gonna go to
up.
jail. And Rampage, he said he cut ties with him. He cut him off, doesn't talk to him. He tried defending him when it first happened, Rampage did. But then I think as more came out about what actually happened and he saw more, he was just like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
It's toxic masculinity.
Sorry, when I first saw that, I just got so pissed.
Oh yeah, it was fucked up.
Is it your favorite wrestler?
No, I don't even
it
know who
was.
this
It
guy
wasn't
is.
like
He's just an
like
indie.
WWE. Like it wouldn't have happened WWE. This
Doesn't
was
have
like,
to be a professional to be your favorite, Kevin.
on
You
this
can like
maybe.
amateurs.
I mean,
I
it was
think at
amateur
one point,
wrestling. It was.
yeah, I think at one point this guy might have made it to the WWE, but I highly doubt
Would
it.
that have been like? So is it just assault, or could it be attempted murder? Because if you keep hitting a guy after he's passed out,
It could be attempted murder.
It could be it could be attempted.
It depends if he
Because
even
he
gets
was just
arrested.
wailing and
yeah, I
wailing.
remember
He just
watching it.
Yeah, like that
it
dude
was
was
bad.
out immediately.
I wonder how many toddlers and babies saw that because it's horrendously
Well,
inappropriate.
Probably.
it was in indie wrestling, so probably a few.
Get over here and watch this and be a man.
They're probably bringing their kids above the ring. Like, look at it.
Trying to see.
Who's your loser?
Me, Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Because when the Minnesota,
She said something like this.
yeah,
About the Minnesota shooting, and it brought me right back to Columbine in 1999 when I just
Here, hold on. I'm not 100% sure I'm sharing the audio on that, so I'm going to reshare it.
I could hear it.
Well, just because you can hear
Yeah,
it doesn't mean shit.
I can hear it.
Oh, man, that was horrendously unprofessional. I was
I
sharing
can't
the
see
audio.
anything. Can't see
Ah.
anything.
Now we're just
garbage.
unprofessional.
get it through my head
Get it through
that
your head.
students in America were shooting each other in schools. And this was a church in
What the hell?
Why is it
Where'd
disappearing?
you go?
I
No
don't
one
know.
wants to look at Rosie O'Donnell. It's fine.
Even the internet doesn't want to.
It's fine. Rosie
Premise.
O'Donnell should be banned from the internet.
So about the Minnesota shooting.
So that's that one. She made some bullshit apology, but I don't know what the hell.
That's exactly
Oh
my
my
point.
God, it
is
was so bad.
She
It was so
immediately
stupid.
blamed MAGA Republicans for the shooting.
Damn
Then
it.
immediately after she blamed them, they, I think it was Steven Crowder that came out that it was a trans shooter, and she came out with some bullshit apology, which was not an apology. It was just like, oh.
Well, then she lied.
Well, she said she completely lied at the beginning, like when she made the initial report. But then
Which
her
was like
apology
2
was
days
like,
after.
oh, because no, it was like almost a week later.
Oh.
But she was like, oh, because so many white men kill, do the mass shootings, which statistically, no, in the last 5 years, 50% of mass shootings in schools have been from trans shooters. And most mass shootings are technically, gang related. So,
Yeah, because it's, if they do a drive-by and anytime there's more than 4 people involved, it's a mass shooting.
yeah.
So testically,
So she's my
you were correct.
loser
Statistically,
because
not testically.
one-
Statistically,
she's my loser, one, for being wrong in the first place, and two, for having a bullshit fucking apology where she didn't apologize. She said she was wrong, but she then also said that she just thought it was because, MAGA Republicans are usually the shooters.
well, yeah,
And it's funny, she was like, yeah, it's MAGA and he's a Trump lover and all this stuff. And then somebody else they posted pictures of the weapons the kid was using. And it was like, oh, kill Trump now.
Oh, do you see all? I could
And
have
death
gone
to
with.
Trump.
I could have been with
Yeah.
NBC because they're like when they first reported, they're like, oh, and they had Trump. They had some Trump writings on them too,
Yeah,
but they
anti-Trump
didn't say
writing.
it was kill Trump.
It was
They just said,
anti-Trump.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't say that part. It said there was Trump on the gun.
It
Yeah.
definitely said Trump.
So I mean, I could have gone with Minnie. Josh, who's your loser?
My loser is Stephen King for a similar
He's scary.
similar thing.
Oh, that
Right?
is scary.
Yeah, trans is not the problem. He had a gun. That's the problem.
Yeah, because guns tell people to shoot people.
Well, that's true. I mean, it's exactly.
Have you
what
never
happens.
talked to a gun?
They will say,
There
"Do
was
it, or I
literally.
will."
I saw some video of this person reacting, and it was obviously a leftist who likes to put themselves on the internet looking horrible, but they're like, yeah, so like, yeah, guns don't kill people, just like bread doesn't make sandwiches and cars don't drive people to work.
Saw that.
What?
like- Yeah,
But there's
like,
people
yep.
doing all those things.
that's true. A loaf of bread does not turn itself into a sandwich.
God,
I'm glad
I wish
that you're
if I
understanding
could yell
that.
at bread to make me a sandwich.
The fork made me fat.
Now we are getting closer to where cars will drive people, but this was back in the Obama because
It's
every
like
time.
suing, or it's like being mad at Ford for making a car for a drunk driver.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like there are more people killed in car accidents than in shootings, and a mass percentage of shootings that go down as gun violence are suicides.
Yes.
So it's a control thing. It's something that it is sad. It is something you throw up on the TV and mess with people's emotions to try to take away people's gun rights. Because once you give up your guns, that's when shit really gets.
When we did
messed
this,
up.
I think we did a show 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, where we put a statistic out. And I think it was handguns for weapons was number one. I think it was knives were number two. I think assault weapon or shotguns were
All
number three.
rifles.
Then rifles were number four for
Yeah.
actual killing people. For
This is
the
just
amount.
people trying to take away people's guns. But that Stephen King, like, he's an idiot.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure he sold his soul to the devil.
I did
Long
like it.
time
I do
ago.
like his books up until like 2000, probably 15.
And that's
That's some
where
good stuff.
But I mean, then it got all like Trump stuff and like he put politics into his books, and I was like, Jesus, man, get over it.
Yeah.
Like just write fucking
I
scary
think-
shit.
what happens to him and most celebrities is they make themselves to where believe that they're more important than they are.
Yeah, I
Because
just
he's wrong on like everything, and obviously he lives in a bubble where people are like, that's right, Stephen, you're so smart.
I
You
just
should
think
write
how
a book
rich
about
people
this.
think they know more than.
Well, people think having money makes you smarter than other people.
No, I mean
Just
he's
'cause
probably
you're
smart.
rich.
I mean he writes well. I mean he has good books. I enjoy a lot of his books. Most of his books, like probably 50 or 60 of them. I don't
You
know. how
don't
many he has, but I
know.
mean,
This book should be heavily edited. He comes up with great ideas, but dude,
He's
that
not
guy's grammar
Patterson.
sucks.
No, they're not that heavily
James Patterson.
edited. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, he's
And
a
I like
good
his story,
writer.
but I'm not a huge fan of his writing flow.
I like Stephen King. I like Stephen King a lot. Not like his.
No, I like the stories,
it's
but
like the same thing. Like
loves
I
him.
can enjoy a movie without.
they don't grab me like the Hunger Games writer. She's a good writer. Like I just like the way she
Whatever.
writes.
See,
You should
See,
read
her
Jack
words-
Carr books.
the Dark Tower
words
books
really
were
grab
some of
me.
my favorite fucking books. The Stand is a fantastic book. I can even go down.
Shining.
To Under the Dome was good.
I'm not
even though
saying
there
he
was a little
doesn't
political-
write good
I mean, that was
books.
2010. I mean, I'm just saying there's a lot of good things he's done, but
You remember that?
like I can take
Now
the
you're telling
person-
me everything he comes out with new is garbage, though.
it is garbage because he keeps putting politics in his fucking books. He
I haven't read
didn't.
any book.
Now he does.
No, yeah, and apparently people keep buying his shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Matt, do you have a winner?
I do, and it is football fans.
Yay!
Yes. NFL's here, college football's here. Fantasy football's here.
Like the
It's
Hat
time to
Hat.
go, baby. It is
Iowa-
time to go.
Iowa State next tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow.
Iowa!
Go Hawks. Go
Go
Hawks.
Hawks.
Sorry, Josh.
No. So,
I
But
agree.
no, it is awesome. We
See,
have
I want us to move our show to Thursday so I can watch, because there's Friday night football.
well, the Chiefs
so.
are playing right now.
I know, and
nobody
Thursday
cares
night
about the
football is
Chiefs.
usually a garbage NFL
Except for
night,
my buddy.
anyways. But
I'll be right back.
YouTube.
I want to move Friday. I want to move to Thursday because I like Friday night college football because there's a lot of big teams.
Then you missed Thursday night football.
It's fine. It's usually a garbage game, anyways. Last night wasn't.
No, last night was good.
Hour and a half fucking delay, which sucked.
Last night was good. Was it?
Yes. It started at 9 o'clock, 9:05, and then start till 10:30.
What?
Yeah. Did you not
What are you
watch
talking
the third
about?
quarter? The Eagles and the Cowboys? The rain delay?
I watched the first half. Oh, I didn't watch the second half.
There was a rain delay in the third quarter. Like after the Cowboys first their first possession, they punted, then the Eagles had it, then there was a lightning delay for an hour and a half. So I mean,
Oh, I didn't know that. I watched the first half and then I was doing schoolwork because classes started and I want to get that stuff done before the weekend or the majority of it.
all the points
and
are scored in
then
the first half though.
Yeah, so I watched that and then I think I got it back on late. I guess I didn't even think about it and I was watching some in the fourth quarter. And I watched the last couple minutes. I was like, oh, okay.
Can I ask you a question? Because I see this
Yeah.
a lot. It's about the NFL. Do you think it's scripted?
Okay. Not all of it. I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I don't think it is. I don't think you can script something serious. I
don't think you can have that kind of alpha male fucking energy and have people script and not want to win. People don't want to lose.
No, I agree with that. What I think it's kind of shady in some games, especially the bigger games. I don't think the players are in on all of it. I think it's kind of like professional football. Yeah, the refs are getting coached or whatever. Hey, throw a flag. I don't care what it's for. Just make some shit up, and then they do. They're like fucking WNBA refs.
Maybe. I don't know.
I highly doubt that's going on, but I can see it sometimes when I'm watching games, especially in the last year or two.
Refs fucking suck because if you watch any other sport, they all suck. Every sport.
Oh yeah,
Do you think refs are trying to make themselves the stars of the game to make them
sometimes
feel more important than the players?
Absolutely,
especially in basketball.
Yeah, basketball for sure.
When
they can decide a game from a last second shot or foul, and they either don't call it or do call it. I mean, absolutely,
it's on them. And they know if they call a stupid penalty, they're going to get looks and they're going to get talked about. So yeah,
that was me.
Not calling things is the easier way to go. I mean, that's how they can affect a game by not calling an obvious interference call or an obvious hold and not calling it. When he's right there, or late hit, or a face mask, or something like that, and not calling it. I mean, sometimes it does look weird, but maybe that guy's just shitty ass job.
Was it a few years ago with the Rams and Saints when they called the phantom pass interference call or whatever, and then it decided it went in overtime and fucking I think Saints won or something, and it should have been, or the Rams won and it should have been the Saints.
Yeah.
So you're saying they didn't come marching home?
Correct.
They drudged.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna tell you my winner is Muriel Bowser.
Oh, that is super surprising,
mayor
Kevin.
Of Washington D.C. because weirdly, after the National Guard went there, crime went down, and then she decided to sign an executive order for all her departments to work with the National Guard and any federal agency to lower crime. So weirdly, it worked. And
wow,
I think she doesn't want to lose her job because technically, like me and Josh were talking about, is a couple days ago technically this is an experiment from what Josh told me for mayor.
Washington, D.C. doing self-governance is an experiment that Congress allowed them to do.
Yeah.
Congress is responsible for the Capitol.
So, yeah.
Yep.
She's my winner. So, way to submit.
Right on. Wait a minute.
Josh?
My winner is Pete Hegseth, just because I think he had something to do with changing the Department of Defense to the War Department, changing it back. I guess we changed it in the 20s because we didn't want to portray a over dominance or something. Because George Washington actually started is it the War Department or something like that?
It's the War Department, yeah.
Yeah. So is he
I
the
think it's now
Secretary
called
of War
Department
now?
War, though.
Huh?
I think it's called the Department of War now.
Department. I don't think they're
Should be the
changing it to
Department of
secretary.
War.
It's not the War Department anymore. It's the Department of War. But, I mean, we don't do defense. No one's attacking us.
No, yeah.
When
But
you defend yourself. I mean,
another reason why, the reason why he's a winner, but this kind of just brought to light, he's trained our military to be what it should be, to where everyone on the planet, other than us, should be deathly afraid of America getting into any conflict.
agreed.
He's taken away political correctness in war, and he's training the military and building the military to do one thing: go in and destroy the enemy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why I picked him as my winner, because that's why I always thought it should be. It should be like, if America even acts like they might get into a conflict, it should end it. Because we should go in so fast and so hard and devastate so badly that no one would ever want to go to battle with us.
Here's the thing.
That's what she said.
Here's the thing, though. So Trump is a president of, he doesn't want to get into war. He doesn't really want to. He wants to make peace around the world. We can see it. I mean, he doesn't like people dying. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what is the U.S. stand on if we do get into a war. What is our stand? Is it the everlasting war, or are we just going to do, the 2-day blitz and fucking, you submit or fucking get destroyed?
That's what I think it should be.
Exactly. That's how it should be. Submit or you're not going to be alive anymore.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the thought of going to war with the United States should be so horrible that nobody would even attempt it. And we have that capability. We don't have to send troops over.
The Bush has ruined this.
Well, yeah, but we don't have to send troops over to, take care of stuff or, whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I don't know how long this is going to last.
Well, yeah, I don't know. They're going to have to do something with.
It depends on what
somehow codify it in
brings.
law. Maybe. I don't know.
It depends what 2028 brings, because I don't know how long something that can last, because there is money in war. To where, are you a person of conviction or a person of, filling your pockets? Is going to be what the next presidency.
But you can still make money in the military complex if you're building a huge badass military and not necessarily using it.
Yes, I agree, but I don't think people see it that way.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, but that's why he's my winner. So that goes to Trump Truth. And my Trump Truth is a video that I think is hilarious that Trump shared. This is a Trump Truth. So
Trump Truth.
What I say is what I say. What I say is what I say.
I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker is our funniest goddamn president.
What?
It's Gavin Newsom.
I know.
he shared that.
I love. See, it's hard to not like the guy when he does stuff like this.
Oh my god. Do you think it's really him or just whoever is doing this stuff for him?
That was
No,
just
he
somebody...
does it. He controls all of social media.
He
Or
does
he
tell
by his
okayed it. He
cadence.
okays it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can
Wow.
tell by his I did see on Air Force One, like he had somebody like dictate what to say, but they dictated as he said it. So, I mean, yeah, it's. I don't think somebody's just roguely just putting that out there. I think
No,
he
that has
gets
Well,
got.
the
right.
okay.
I think
Yeah, it's not like he
he has
made
to
it.
prove everything.
Yeah, but
No,
him
he didn't
sharing
make
it.
it, but I like how
That
he
is
just
hilarious.
shared it. Like it's
Yeah, that is
hilarious.
hilarious.
Yeah, so that's great. Well, let's run into happenings of the week, brought to you by Elevate Your Cook with Yummy Tummy Barbecue Sauces. Founded in Amarillo, Texas by Quad City Iowans, we craft every bottle with whole ingredients like ripe peaches and zesty jalapenos. Our pride, simple, easy-to-read ingredients delivering bold, smoky, and tangy flavor. Visit YummyTummyBBQ.com and pick the sauce and or sauces that's best for you and taste the honest Yummy Tummy difference. Use promo code LOSTCOMMON for 10% off your first order.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
And we're starting off with the happenings of the week with this loser. The
Piece of shit.
piece of shit that shut up. I'm not going to say his name. Didn't even learn his name because it wasn't worth learning.
Don't care.
That guy just showed up and opened fire on the outside of the church.
Yeah.
And what pisses me off is all these people are blaming the gun for me. Like the left is literally saying, like, Beetlejuice from Chicago came out and said it's because of red states' loose gun laws that allow these guns to get into the big cities, and it's not the people making the crimes; it's the guns making the people commit the crimes.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Because it's horrendously stupid.
It is horrendously stupid, and people are the problem. And God, I don't know. Here's the thing: Minnesota has red flag laws. Sorry, log. They have red flag laws, so it should have been caught. I guess. I mean, I don't know. So it proves that no matter what laws you put into place, what kind of restrictions you put into place, if somebody wants to kill people, they're going to do it. If it wasn't this, it would have been a car. It would have been a homemade bomb. I mean, there's no way this person, their manifesto was so fucked up. They were going to do something to people no matter what.
Do you think it's weird that the mom went out and got a defense attorney after it
No.
happened?
See, here's the thing.
Trying to protect the baby.
No, for herself.
No. For herself.
I
Because
didn't-
the baby's dead. So
Right. No, I get the,
The baby
baby's
didn't
dead,
make
but
it.
protect the baby name.
that
Even though you
baby
can't-
got aborted
there's no
at
way.
22 years old.
Baby.
No,
Fucked up abortion.
she saw what happened in Michigan. So Michigan, like the last school shooter, and there was a school shooter in Michigan to where the parents were blamed, and they went to prison. To where every parent, if they have it, I mean, good or bad, I mean, even if you're a good parent and somehow your kid's mentally ill, there's a chance that you can go to prison. So, do I blame her? No. There's been reports that she's to blame and she's the one who signed over the name and stuff like that to his whatever the fuck it is. It's fucking change. But I mean, there's
I
also
heard it was more
reports
the
that
dad supported it
I
over the
also
mom.
heard it was more the dad because she used to work at that school. Was it Emancipation?
Maybe.
I can't remember what name of the.
When you
she
divorce
used-
yourself from your parents.
But then, no, I don't think. Maybe that. I don't know.
Emancipation is just so their parents can't control you.
No, I thought the school name. I can't remember the school name.
Oh, I have no idea.
That
Yeah,
sounds
so
like a good test for me.
I didn't know if that was a school name or not. I don't think it is. It starts with an A. I can't remember exactly what it is. But I also heard it was the dad that actually
It could be
was
wrong, I mean-
affirming because I also heard she was a devout Christian.
Affirmation?
There's all kinds of rumors and shit out there. I don't know who's to blame. There's one person to blame. That fucked up dude.
You know, the funny thing is in that long, rambling manifesto, the dude said he didn't want to be trans anymore. But the reason that he kept his hair long is because, and this is true, when people detransition, they get ostracized by the people that used to support them for being trans.
Every like, I don't want to, I don't want to go off on a fucking tangent, but I'm going to. Most people do it because they don't belong somewhere, so they feel like they need to belong. I don't know this personally. I just think this is a thing because the way it's grown in size is people don't belong somewhere, so they want to belong to a community. So they're like, I want to belong to this community. Then they're like, oh, I fucked up.
They become wallflowers.
Yeah,
I want my balls back.
Yeah, all of a sudden I don't want to be part of it. Then they get destroyed by the community they were once a part of. Not like, hey, it's your choice, it's your body. None of that. Hey, you're a traitor to the cause. So it's a cult, and I mean that's what it is. It's a fucking cult.
Two of them, Kevin. You're on a roll.
One show.
Yeah, if you say rant, I'm pretty much going to load that up. So,
Perfect.
And most of your rants are generally inappropriate, but that one was spot on.
That was good. That was a good one.
You got any thoughts on the matter?
It's called trash people. Trash people.
No. He's a douche.
Yeah.
Twat waffle, tard muffin, piece of shit.
Hope he's burning in hell.
I'm sure he is, because he's a piece of shit. Like, the thing about his manifesto is he just wanted to kill kids.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Has anybody noticed how the left doesn't even give a shit about totally politicizing banning guns at all anymore? They don't even pretend anymore. They're like, oh, no, it's guns. We got to ban the guns.
It's guns. It's guns. It's not. Why are we not bringing back fucking mental institutions?
Speaking of all that, it has to do with this story. What are your guys' thoughts on the DOJ thinking of banning transgenders from owning firearms? Do you think that's an infringement on 2A?
No. Part of 2A, when the Founding Fathers wrote it, said lunatics could not have guns. That was part of it. So they said lunatics, but I mean, it's pretty much anybody unstable. So if you're a person whose brain thinks you're in the wrong body, you obviously have something unstable in your mind. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. If your brain thinks your penis shouldn't be there, that's a problem. Or somehow your brain looks down and be like, oh, there should be a penis there. That's a problem. That's a problem in your head. That's a mental illness. I'm sorry. That's it. You should do it.
What do you think, Matt? Do you think it's a mental illness? I mean, gender dysphoria is literally marked down as a mental illness. So.
Yeah, kind of. For at least banning guns, I think if you are diagnosed with a mental illness, then yeah, you don't get a gun. Sorry.
I have a more nuanced look at it.
Let me put a caveat on what I said.
Fine, Kevin, interrupt me. You'll pay for it later.
If you're 18, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but there is going to be consequences to your actions. I have no problem anybody as an adult doing whatever the fuck they want, but there is going to be consequences to your action. Maybe you can't have a gun.
Well, and here's my thing. A lot of people, because like we talked about, it's a social contagion. So if you want to walk around and pretend you're a boy and you think you're a girl and you think you're a boy, and that's as far as it goes, dressing up and just whatever. That's just people trying to fit in, especially most of this has to do with younger people. And if you're older dudes thinking you're women, they're probably mostly perverts. If you are taking hormone therapy, injecting hormones into your body that is not biologically compatible with those hormones, then I 100% agree. Because I'm kind of a 2A purist.
Yeah.
That is something that messes with your mind, your emotions, your mental, thinking.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, just because, I mean, people do weird shit all the time to try to fit in or whatever, feel like they belong, and it doesn't make them crazy, and doesn't mean they're going to go out and kill people. But when you're dealing, if you actually like half-ass believe that because either you've been kind of duped into thinking or someone convinced you of it, which seems to be happening a lot, and then you add hormones on top of that alter your brain chemistry and how you deal with stress and emotional strife, then yeah, you should not have access to a weapon that could murder and or harm people. And that was a big thing because, I mean, it's already literally in there. Congress has passed a thing about mentally ill people cannot own firearms. So it's like they're saying you can't, but it's like one of those things, though. It's like social norms or social standards. It's like everybody knows that from kindergarten cop, boys have penises and girls have vaginas. If you think you're the other thing or other sex, then there's something wrong with you.
You think this is a 4D chess move from Trump to make the left support 2A?
Could be. I mean, you never know. But I mean, like you brought up, like 50% of the last mass shootings have all been done by transgender people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, like I mean, even like if you're a dude and you're pumping testosterone, it makes you more aggressive. And even if you're a dude and you're taking estrogen to try to be a woman, it's going to mess up your brain chemistry. Your body is not developed through, biology
you can't
to
just
deal with that.
Start injecting drugs into your system and not expect a consequence into your mind. And
plus, a lot of them on the internet are very angry and aggressive.
I'm not going to I think drugs are the problem for most of society's problems. A lot of them, because kids are being more drugged than ever, and shit keeps happening later in life because a developing mind should not be filled with a drug without knowing the consequences of that drug. You can't do it. They're not doing 20-year studies on people. They're doing small, like yearly studies or whatever. Maybe they're doing 20-year studies, but I mean, you don't hear about them, but you don't know what Ritalin does to a kid in 20 years. You don't know what fucking Adderall does to a kid in 20 years.
Well, you never but think about like these Gen Zs and even, hell, they started popping pills in kids when we were kids. That's when Ritalin first came around, I think, when I was in elementary school. And
I was on it for a little bit, and I was like, nope.
Well, you can follow it, and like you can blame it on social media, video games, but a lot of these kids that are just like socially withdrawn and have no social skills whatsoever are on some kind of medication.
Yes, obviously, if you think you're trans, you're going to be on medication. Sorry, Matt, what were you saying?
No, I was just like, especially with ADD, ADHD medication, yeah.
And all that is a hyperactive kid that needs more recess or whatever, or might need their ass whooped.
Kids are hyper. That's what
I was always kind of a quiet kid, but I couldn't sit still. Like it got to the point, I think, in middle school where I had conversations with some teachers that were kind of cool. One wasn't, but I didn't really care. And if I sat towards the back of the class, I would just like stand up. I would randomly like stand up and kind of move around a little bit and then get back down or something. And people were like, okay, yep, that's just Matt.
Well, it's like one of my brothers used to do that. Super smart
Especially when
kid.
I would not take my medicine.
Well, one of my brothers would do that. Super smart kid, but he would get bored in class, so he would literally just get up and start walking around the classroom.
Yeah.
Did you guys show the comment we got?
No. What did we get? Somebody likes us?
Thoughts on
What does that say?
Thoughts on World Liberty Finance. Trump. I'm sorry. I can't read. I don't have my glasses.
You don't need your glasses. You hover over it.
Running good scam.
We'll put it back up. Where'd it go?
They turned the frogs gay.
They did turn turning frogs gay. That's a real thing.
No, that's a real thing for sure.
Really?
I didn't hear about.
No, that's actually true.
I don't know anything about that.
No, Alex Jones.
Where
was
have you been?
correct. Yeah, Alex Jones was absolutely correct about.
Not
I don't know.
learning
World
about
Liberty
frogs?
Finance. So I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Trump's bias
Well, not
from
much about it, I
its
guess.
scam. It's kind of weird that World Liberty Finance confirmed that frogs were gay.
No, he said also. They didn't confirm it.
Oh.
That was just an also. He forgot the
Finance
also.
confirms
So
frogs.
he said
can be
2
turned
comments and 1. I don't
gay.
know about the World Liberty Finance. I'm sorry.
Why are you gay?
What are you gay? We literally
Where'd it
had
go?
that.
I meant to
So,
find it.
but yeah, no, it's been confirmed that the frogs are turning gay.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, I would like to look into it.
World Liberty Finance.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You would like to
Chad.
look into gay frogs?
I don't know, Chad. If you want
I mean, whatever you
to talk
want.
more about it, be on the show, I guess.
Whatever floats your boat, bruh.
Let's see. What do you guys? So, what are your guys' reaction to this? The old cartel.
Oh, where is it? Where is
You
it?
trying to bring drugs to our
Hang on.
country? Boom, motherfucker! Yeah!
Bye, Matt.
Bye, man.
Bye, mother.
You got blown up with that boat.
I see where I stand in this
Yeah.
group.
You just
You
need to
should've
be
been
more
on the week
consistent. So
that-
then I remember to
2
change
weeks ago.
stuff.
You should have been on 2 weeks ago.
I shoulda.
You decided to be drunk, Matt. Or
No, that was
Fernando,
even
I'm
in 2
sorry.
weeks ago.
No.
That was
Fernando.
Fernando.
Oh, Fernando was last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, 2 weeks ago.
He-
too,
he-
'cause you
he
weren't on the
mentioned
show.
that.
Just Matt going out and getting hammered and not being on the show was week before that.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys'
Yeah,
thoughts
that
on
was-
that?
Good.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
The funny thing is there. So
Trying to
that's
smuggle, you
was
go
that was a
back.
Tren de Agua.
Oh, hold on. Did you
Boat.
see that? What is it? Venezuela is now doing flyovers against one of our.
That's a smart
cruisers or-
move.
Yeah. Once our I don't know, some fucking aircraft carrier or something.
One of our battle groups out in the
Yeah.
down
Like
there.
go ahead, do that. We'll destroy your whole country with that battle group.
That's what I understand. So, and the funny thing is Maduro apparently is connected to Cartel del Sol or Cartel of the Suns. Oh man, let me see. We got more comments. Maybe
Yeah,
some
I just-
explanation. Let's see here. Trump posted on X that Trump backed World Liberty Finance and had
On X?
frozen more than
He doesn't
100
post on
million.
Are you following the right account?
Well, they post on their
Oh.
forum cryptocurrency he had purchased from a project. Maybe.
Okay, they laundered coin. I think rigged, then froze. Justin's son's money. Rugged. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man.
We'll have to look into it more though.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into
Is
it.
this someone who keeps changing their Facebook name or their
Might be
YouTube
getting
name?
kicked out. I don't know. YouTube.
No, I think because it's hard to tell, but I think this might be a previous
Up or
listener
down
who's
or-
really into crypto.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know.
I will have to look into it though, because we haven't had a good
I got out of
conspiracy
crypto
theory
when
thing
I
from 'em.
stopped making money from it.
Yeah, because you don't know how to crypto.
I don't know how to crypto, bro. And I also got out
I
of
don't
crypto
know
once I got fucking broke.
I turned $10 into $50.
Being broke is a crippling
Teach me
effect
your
on
ways.
by investing. I can tell you that. You can't invest when you're broke.
No,
No.
you just leave $10 in there and
You
turn
can-
it into
check to
50
check is
bucks,
not-
buddy.
But you know how you don't live check to check? By liking, sharing, all that shit. So just want to let you know. If you guys want to
It's
support
really about the
something,
views. We just need you all to.
yeah, just watch something.
View it.
You know,
watch
just
it.
Watch this shit.
Get
Share it.
100,000 of your friends to watch us, so we can start making money.
Oh man, see, he lives off trading crypto and memes. I feel like you need to start sending us memes to lostcommon1@gmail.com,
Correct.
as long as they're not horrendously inappropriate.
All right. Well, Trump claims up DC.
Do what?
I don't know. I was just reading your.
No, but like, so there. Have you heard anything about that? Like, are people pushing back on it because they labeled the cartels terrorist groups now?
Yeah, no.
You think it's gonna help?
I haven't really heard anybody like fighting against it. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
obviously, Maduro ratcheted it up like an idiot.
As both me and you, like we have jobs where we can't have our phones on the where we're working. So, and when I get
Except
home,
in
the
your
last thing I
trucks
want to do
when you're
is
not
be
moving.
sad by looking at what's happening in the world. So, usually I just watch some goddamn show.
I
that
like
makes
to
me
live
happy.
in my world of delusion
Yeah.
and cloudy rainbow thoughts.
I'm already sad from fucking working.
You are the
So
Lulu.
the only time I'm really on social media is when
You're trolling on X?
when I have time to.
No, that's true.
When he's in his truck at work and he can be on his phone.
We did already talk about Trump cleaning up Washington, D.C., but he's also talking about sending troops to Chicago and New Orleans.
Yeah.
He also said
New
Portland
Orleans?
today.
Oh, Fernando.
He said Portland today too.
Yep. You know, it's funny how they're saying he's just targeting blue states and not targeting red states who have more dangerous cities, but they also leave out the part that those cities in red states that have a bunch of crime are also ran by Democrats.
Yes.
What do you think, though? You think you should send... Here's the thing. I don't care. I think cities and states should not be allowed to let their states be turned into hellholes. It's the federal government's job,
To
first
protect
and
citizens.
foremost job, to protect the citizenry.
Yep.
So if you have a jackass mayor, I don't care if it's in a red state, blue state, or whatever, that's letting crime run rampant, then yeah, the federal government has a mandate to go in and stifle that stuff out. Snuff it out. The problem is, and I guess we'll have to wait and see. So when you send in troops, you got armored vehicles, even though the National Guard's not really going to engage, they're just there for support for local authorities. Once they're gone, though, if they don't do what Bowser is planning on doing in Washington, D.C., chances are it's just going to go back to the way it was, unless you literally go in and just clean house.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it's just for show?
No, I think she realized she's on a losing issue. So she obviously, you can't be on. People want to be safe. That is one of the main things. People want to be safe. They don't want to walk down the street having to look over.
Kevin, the governor of Illinois and the mayor of Chicago walked down the streets and they were fine.
Well,
Yeah,
they
with
walked down the rich parts, and they
In the
probably
morning.
had plenty of fucking security around there. They didn't just go down, and no one's going to fucking walk down the street, and no one's going to rob you when you have a camera on you. You know how you
Unless you're Barstool Sports.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Literally, most of the time, criminals are smart enough not to do something when there's a camera on you. Like real criminals, not idiots trying to do some political shit or just a retard. I'm just saying one of those two factors have to occur for you to get robbed or, whatever on camera.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, no, people want to be safe. Chicago baffles me.
Well, yeah, because they keep electing in these dumbasses. Like they were always, for some reason, I can't remember her name, so I call her Beetlejuice.
Whatever. Beetlejuice got.
Well, you got the Bears there. So
Yeah,
But
but
they-
they got.
can't be too
They replaced her with somebody worse.
Yes.
That's why, I get it. It sucks. Stop voting in these morons.
Well,
You're doing
here's
it
what I
to
think.
yourselves.
Here's what I
Amen.
think, and I really do think this. And I mean, it's going to sound. I don't think
Racist
people
Texans.
that are actually affected by crime, like the people in the poverty areas, the bad areas of Chicago, actually go out and vote like they should. I think it's the rich white liberals, the liberal women, these fucking social justice warriors, all those people who are over dominating these votes to make it because we have to protect every other race when they're not. They're fucking.
Well, that's a big problem in any local municipality, though, is people don't vote.
Yes, exactly. Local voting is the most important voting.
So I
on
think by
school
memes,
board-
he means meme coins, which you can't make a lot of money on.
Portnoy definitely made a lot of money that way.
Yeah.
Plus, it helps when he sold his company for $1 or bought his company back for $1.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way to do it.
It's worth.
Things-
millions.
But
Yeah,
that's the
no.
problem, though. Like, people need to go out and vote, and they need to. Because here's another thing: the reason why you have high crime in an area is due to lack of education and lack of opportunity.
Yes.
That's what causes crime.
Yep.
See,
If you
Agreed.
and you see these, they say whatever you want, and I kind of blame George
Teachers
W.
unions.
No, I blame George W. for the No Kid Left Behind. All they did
Yes,
was allow
also,
people to
yes.
pass through grades, so you have people graduating
got
high
left
school who
behind.
can't read.
Also, I think the whole fucking Department of Education.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm glad they're getting rid of it. 'cause
way to go,
garbage.
McMahon.
Yeah, she is getting rid of it. So
She
way
got
to
a
go.
lot of work done on her
Cheers
face.
to her.
She's also getting rid of her husband. Oh,
I don't know why.
She got rid of her husband. I don't know why
Probably
she
got
kept
most
the
of his
name.
money.
and like all of her family.
Yeah, so I mean, that's just it. They need to. People in general, in every municipality, I don't care if it's a small town, big city, you need to go out and vote. You need to pay
Well-
attention. And what I've learned in my town is they don't put any type of political party designation, so you have to know who you're voting for.
Seriously?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I know.
at least in mine.
And us. Where
And
I
I'm gonna
live,
vote for anybody who primaries anyone on our city council because they just elected to raise.
I
our
don't
damn
know about
property
city
taxes
council.
again.
I don't think on city council they do, but I know mayoral they do, and city obviously school boards they don't. Then judicial,
Well,
they
apparently
don't
we have
either.
a Republican heavy city council that decided that, hey, we can just raise property taxes by
See,
3.5%
that's
without a
bullshit.
vote.
Fuck that
Is that-
shit.
But we're going to build a nice parking lot for a park. I don't give a shit. How about taking care of the
Ain't
giant
going no park.
potholes all over town?
How about
Yeah.
just not raising property taxes? How about
Yeah.
I'd rather have a sales tax raise than a property tax raise.
I know I pay more in property tax than my parents do, and they have a much nicer house than me.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that was rude. There wasn't even hesitation. It was almost like it was scripted, but it wasn't. It was just horrendously hurtful.
One of my buddies, kind of feel bad. I feel really bad for the guy. I don't know what he's going to do. Probably sell it. But both of his parents had passed. His mom passed a while ago. His dad just passed, and he's got the house. So he's like, "Oh, the house is all paid for, but the property taxes are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taxes on these are stupid, and I still have to pay them." And I was like, "Well, did they leave you anything?" They're like, "Yeah, a little bit, but not this."
Here's the thing: when you buy a house, you should have that property tax until you either A, sell the house, or B, die. That's the two reasons they should be able to reassess the value of your house. Otherwise, it should be what you bought it at, and that's it. I have no problem with property tax. I don't believe they should just arbitrarily just say, "Hey."
I don't think they should be able to take your house if you don't pay it. Now, if your house is on fire and you don't pay property tax, then the fire department's not coming, other than to keep your neighbors' houses from catching on fire.
Yes, just spray the lawn on the sides.
That's what property tax. I get why we have property tax, but people shouldn't lose their homes because some asshole at the county reappraises your house.
God, am I
And I don't
totally out of the
know,
news? I'm sorry.
huh?
Retarded.
Have you all talked about the asteroid behind the sun coming our way?
No, we haven't though. We need to do one on that.
No, I haven't even heard of this. Listen,
I
I've been
haven't
out of the
I
loop
have.
for a minute.
I
Cool,
have, and
let's
I've
do it.
gotten an interesting talk with Grok about the creation of the universe, and apparently
Ah,
the Big Bang wasn't a single singularity that exploded from a single point and blew up. And if you're wondering,
Hold on.
the Earth travels at approximately 815,000 miles per hour.
Cool.
That's taking our rotation in our solar system and galaxy. But then I asked, and expansion of the universe. And he said,
listen.
that's not like even calculated because the expansion of the universe is the expansion from galaxy and galactic clusters from each other.
Yes. all right.
Freaking weird. I'm going to continue my conversation with
I don't
Grok.
have
and then I'm going to
Discord
turn
Well,
it
this
in.
was from 2022. What the fuck?
And you have access to my Grok conversations. You know how random they can be.
Yeah, but I don't look at them because
They're
I figure
dumb.
you're doing some porn shit.
It's weird. So what's the best angle for this?
All right, let's move on to our happenings.
Uh-huh.
To our what?
Let's go on.
We are in
China,
our happenings.
Russia, and Korea.
Yeah,
North
what did you
Korea
think
meet.
about China, Russia, and Korea meeting up and making their own little axis of evil? Considering Xi Jinping came out and said they're basically looking to overtake America as the dominant world force.
See,
I
I
knew
would
nothing about it.
my fucking Trump truth would have been his Trump's snarky fucking comeback to Xi Jinping and all this bullshit, to where he was like, "Oh, thank you. You should be thanking the U.S. for all our blood and troops we fucking died for when Japan was overtaking China, where we overtook Japan. So it's thank you, but no, keep meeting fucking Putin and King John whatever dickwad."
That's the asteroid, Matt, if you're looking for it.
King Jung Dickwad?
A lot of people are trying to say it's a spaceship. There's a lot of
Oh,
fake
I thought it was
Facebook
Asteroid
stuff.
Matt. I'm sorry.
Oh,
like, really? That's very
That's the
convenient for Matt.
asteroid ass,
Is
man.
that a fat joke? Is that
I
a fat
thought
joke? Stupid mofo.
No,
Bring
the
it
funny
on,
thing about that
Chad.
asteroid, though,
It's
so you remember the big rocky turd? that we
3-eye
noticed?
Atlas.
From Joe Dirt?
3-eye
No, the big
Atlas,
rocky
Matt.
turd that we noticed after it passed by the United States or by the
big rocky
the
turd.
planet.
They still think that might be a spacecraft.
Well, because it made weird corrections. Like
Well-
it made, now what they're thinking is it's I forgot what this is. It's made of mostly nitrogen or something. So the gas that it lets off,
Yeah, me too.
unless you're using boosters, you're not going to pick up acceleration going around the sun. This one did, but they say it could have been off-gassing nitrogen or something that you're not. It's not going to leave a trail. But the
I
funny
off-gas
thing is, what they're
methane.
saying about this is a second or third intergalactic whatever coming through our solar system. So that's why it's
Originates
interesting,
from
and
the
that's why we
Milky Way.
are going to have an episode about it.
Yeah, you might.
But is there any chance of this axis of evil
no.
being able to overtake
Nope.
world dominance?
Nope. Unless
What
the
if
Democrats-
Kamala Harris got elected?
Well, that'd be different.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't think it can happen
what?
while
Space is the space that is out there. And it's got these bright things, and it's space.
Dude,
You
are you
having
on
a
drugs?
stroke?
Did you start doing
Space.
fucking mushrooms?
Oh, it's Kamala, you dumbasses.
I thought it was... Well done, Matt. That worked perfectly. Thank you. But I don't. They can't do shit. They're not shit. Russia has obviously shown that it's a weak military.
Thank you, Chad.
China is a
Conventional.
weak economy that is dependent on the U.S., so they're definitely not going to do anything. North Korea is North fucking Korea.
Well, North Korea just recently learned that their nukes probably aren't safe
No shit. Weird.
because
Well,
those
they've
bombs
been
we dropped in
here for a while.
Iran. Well, the bombs we dropped in Iran were designed for two things:
Yeah.
Iran and North Korea. That's what they
Yeah.
were designed for.
So, I mean, no, they can't do shit. They're fucking idiots.
Matt,
It
you
doesn't
might be
matter.
interested in this next story.
Yeah?
Greta Thunberg apparently was auditioning for the next He-Man movie. I guess that's a
It's a thing. It's already been cast as far as I know, but
Oh, well then I don't know what she was doing.
Weird.
I mean, I'm just saying. Now, apparently, I don't know what's going on with her hair, but she keeps trying to get into Gaza. Like, that's what that picture is taken from, like her getting her ship sent back because they couldn't dock or the weather.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was that exact picture. She's like, I'm here to excoriate
Master
the
of the
Jews.
universe.
Masters of the Universe.
I mean, it's that exact picture. Pasties and all.
Yeah, it's Nicholas Galitzine. I've never heard of
Galimatis?
this person.
I don't know.
No.
I'll tell you one thing. If that movie comes out
Idris
and it's
Elba's
good,
in the movie. He's Man at Arms.
if that movie comes out and is good, I'll be very surprised.
Jared Leto is Skeletor.
I know
Ooh.
that is the worst casting ever.
That's what I'm saying. If it comes out and it's good,
The
Jared
Mountain is
Leto is not
Goatman?
good.
I don't
in
mind
any
most of
role.
it except for Jared Leto as Skeletor.
I don't like him in anything.
No,
I don't like him either.
He was okay in the Lord of War. You know, like
Lord
that
of War, he
movie
was good because
that was based on the guy we traded a
Well, he
male
wasn't-
female basketball player for.
yeah.
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 So,
I
but
see how he
Greta
tied that in.
Thunberg's an idiot. She's
Kristen
an adult now,
Wiig
so
is
I can say
robotic.
whatever she. I mean, I can say whatever I want about her. She's a moron. She's an idiot. She's I don't know. She's wrong at everything. So
How dare you?
how dare you?
Surprised I haven't gotten that sound clip.
She
yet.
is. She's
I will be
wrong at
getting
everything. Where's the polar ice caps melt? Why isn't Florida gone? Why is it not hotter? Why is it not colder? Whatever fucking global warming is. Blah blah blah. I don't care. She's an idiot. She's wrong at everything. So that's my take.
That's that.
Unlike He-Man, who is the master of the universe.
You know,
who
I
is right
almost
at
feel
everything,
I
other
almost
than
feel
the
bad.
nipples. He-Man shows his nipples.
It would have been inappropriate, Kevin. Oh, and by the way, that was the third intergalactic thing.
Oh,
That's what that
that's
meant.
Intergalactic planetary. I'm sorry.
But,
I was thinking
I
about
know
BC Boys.
Yeah, she's real dumb.
Yeah.
And I think she just does this shit to try to stay relevant. It's like nobody cared when you're a kid other than, oh, God, there's this girl who can't, goes mute when you question anything she says. It's a condition, but we should listen to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I
Trying to
got for
evade
happenings of the
Iran.
week.
There was one more thing. We already talked about it. Department of Defense changing to the Department of War. So
Yes.
that was the only other thing I had. So let's move into.
What?
Whoa.
Did you guys see the video of the? They do this every now and then. They get some big speaker, some influencer. I think Charlie Kirk's been on there a few times. But they got this one guy, and he talks to a bunch of college kids in the circle, and they have to do the red
Why
flag.
haven't we been on there?
Yep.
I know, right? This time they had some guy on there, I can't remember his name, but then one of the college, he was like, hey, I will pay you to go to a communist country. I will give you $20,000, go to a communist country of your choosing. And this girl was like, name a communist country. They don't exist. There's no communism. And he's like, your pick. Cuba, Venezuela, North Korea. He's like, and she said that they're not communists.
No, they have Republic in their name.
They're not. Yeah. They're not communists.
Yeah, why not the CCP? Oh, no,
I didn't watch the whole thing, but that was just stupid.
But well, they have a president. It's not communism.
But if they have Republic
stands
and
for
democracy in their name, it's not communism.
It's the Chinese Caring Party.
I know one thing for sure. When somebody puts Republic or something in their name, they're a communist country.
They're definitely communists.
The Republic of North Korea is not a republic. It's the communist North Korea.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I'll even try to introduce you to Kim Jong Un. You can.
It's kind of like calling our republic that we don't put in the name a democracy.
Yeah, it's also retarded.
It's wordplay.
Yeah.
Stupid wordplay.
We vote, so people just think it's a fucking democracy.
That's right.
It's not mob voting. So
Your mom's a democracy.
Well, now it's time
Your mom's
for
a
the
democracy.
4-week awaited Matt's movie review of the week.
We give him the title. He watches the movie. You get the opinion you never asked for. This is Matt's weekly movie review. I like movies.
Well, you've all been waiting patiently for it, and this week's movie review of the week is going to be Happy Gilmore 2. I was super excited during all the pre-production of this, and when it was announced that it was happening. Me, like so many people, were so excited to see it, and then when it finally came out straight to Netflix, I was like, that's weird. And then I watched it, and was like, that sucks. Excuse me. Excuse me. So yeah, the first time I watched it, sorry about that. Been hanging out with people too much. Anyway, so yeah, this movie, I the first half of it's good. The first 2 minutes of it, something happens. I won't ruin it for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why you haven't. But then I watched it, and now I can, yeah. Um, First 2 minutes, something happens with one of the original characters that is dumb. I don't know why they did it, but then it kind of is a recap of what's been happening ever since the original movie. Um, you got a lot of the main people in it from the original ones. You got Ben Stiller's in it. You got Julie Bowen, Shooter McGavin. Um, you got the son of people and the spouses, and it's pretty interesting. Some of it's not all bad. It's not all bad. The first half of the movie is pretty good. It's okay. Then it gets into, I don't know what they were on when they were writing this thing. It just gets kind of stupid and silly and way too silly than it needed to be. Um, there is a interesting scene with Jason Kelsey and a bear. That's kind of disturbing, but it was interesting. And what I kind of liked about it is all of the Sandlers are in it. Adam Sandler is in it. Both of his daughters are in it. His wife is in it. So that made it kind of interesting. Shooter's good. Haley Joel Osment is in it. Sixth Sense, the kid from Sixth Sense, he's in it, and he is very weird. And his name is Billy, but nobody seems to remember or cares what his name is. John Daly's in it, and he's one of the funniest parts of it. I've seen it a couple times just because I was going to do it one week, then I wasn't part of it, so then I had to do it again. And a lot of times when you see movies multiple times, it's always one of two ways. One of two things happen. You either are like, "Hey, I really like that movie. Now I saw it a second time and it's terrible. Why did I like this thing?" Or it's, "I didn't really like it the first time. Second time, hey, it's kind of not bad." This, I didn't really care for it either time. Some of the jokes I did laugh at a little more the second time than the first time, but overall, I could definitely tell why it didn't go to theaters. Why it was just a straight to Netflix movie. Um, it's an okay watch if you have nothing else to watch. I would give this movie a 6 out of 10, which is basically on par with everybody else that's seen it. Um, Again, it does do a lot of the original jokes from the original movie and does a lot of nostalgia stuff that I liked, but overall it tried way too hard, especially in the last half of the movie or the last 20 minutes of it, and it just got really silly and really stupid. It's got a lot of actual golfers in it that did a good job for athletes in movies. Usually they are not good actors. Some of these golfers were actually hilarious. So, but again, I would give it a 6 out of 10 and watch it if you have nothing else to watch or are in for nostalgia. Just watch the first half of the movie. And that is my movie review of the week.
I like movies.
Yeah,
That was
it's
very
not
well
my
done, man.
it's not my month for Netflix or 2 months, so I'd go through, especially during football season because Peacock and Paramount
Right.
have
Right.
Big Ten games and stuff. So probably be like about I don't know 4 or 5 months before I actually get around to watching it.
Yeah.
But you're
I
making me
mean,
not want to watch it. So
and I'm sorry to do that. I hate doing that with movies because I love movies so
no,
much,
it's fine.
and I hate telling people not to watch something.
You're not the first
But
person to say it,
seriously, you are not missing anything by not watching this movie.
and you're
There
not the
are
first person to say the first half was good and the second half just fell apart.
it's just dumb. They get to a certain point, and you know exactly when that point is, and it has to do with Shooter, and it's just stupid. um, the first half is good. They have a lot of cameos of people, and they're great. But it was not my cup of tea. I was so disappointed, and I had my dad watch it, and he was like,
Bad.
"Oh yeah, it starts out good. What the fuck am I watching?" So yeah,
All right.
sorry
Well,
everybody. I
thanks,
didn't
Matt.
mean to
Well,
not make you watch
Josh,
this movie, but
What's next week's movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
did
on
see
mute,
Caught
dummy.
Stealing. Hello?
No, you're on mute again. Hit it once. Why'd you hit it twice? I can't hear you. Can you hear him?
No, I think he's making.
Is he making?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Is he joking?
I don't see that you're on mute. You're not on mute on here.
The
I can't see what that says.
Conjuring. The last rites. The Conjuring
Hey.
Last Rites. All right. Well, Josh
Okay.
is somehow untalkable. So
Yeah, how about now?
now you're
Yeah,
kind of
kinda.
good because you're. I think
Somehow
you're on
I
your,
got muted.
You're on a weird. Are you talking?
you're on your
to-
computer now. I think.
Yeah, you're not on your microphone.
All right. Well, we're going to end this because it seems like we're trash.
Now.
We're-
it's-
yeah,
There you
now
go.
you're
There
better.
you
Oh,
go.
it's
All right.
sultry.
I was
voice
going
is
to end it
back.
because it sounds like
You're
we're
welcome,
trash.
America. I
All
brought
right. So
back
what
the
am I
voice.
watching?
We're one of the trashy people.
The Conjuring, The Last Rite. It's a scary movie, man. I hope you don't get. I just assume
He's
that they
going to pee
made so many of
himself.
those.
He does it every time. He says. He
They
told me
made so
privately.
many.
He told me privately he
Yeah,
pees
call
himself
for-
during scary movies.
I might have to go to call Fernando. I
They
don't
made so
normally
many
go
of
for
those.
scary movies, but I'll do it.
All right, y'all. I got shit to do.
They're almost lame.
Oh, fine.
Well, we appreciate everybody for hopping on and watching today's episode. Until next time, I'm Josh.
And I'm Kevin.
And I'm Matt.
And this was The Lost Art of Common Sense.
Common sense.
Common sense.
Common sense. Keep that vinyl spinning.
And remember, don't be boring, be a pirate.
And keep on keeping on.
Yeah, that's right, be a pirate. All right, we'll see you next week, everybody.
Pee a pirate.
Keep on.